Croeso I Bysgota Cymru. Welcome to Fishing in Wales.
I'll tell you what, some mornings you just start the day and you think, yeah, today's going to be a good day. And just look at that behind me. What an absolutely glorious sight to start off the day. It's December. Yes, it's pretty cold, but I've got a fantastic day ahead of me. We've just steamed out of Cardiff because today it's cod fishing in the Bristol Channel. Been a nice old steady day so far. Lovely just coming out across the channel, and we are at the important end of the boat. Hayden here, you're in charge. What are we looking for at the moment?
We're going to land on this coral bed here, guys, just by here now, and we're going to anchor off here for an hour or two and see what we can pick up. So we can pick up some codling. Bit of luck, we'll pick up a nice one.
What's it like? What's the fishing been like recently?
The fishing's been quite good at the moment. There's a lot of small codling around, averaging between 2 and 3 pound. And some nice double figures been caught as well in the last few weeks. So that's the plan today, and see if we can find some nice sized cod to take home.
Do the small ones make good eating?
Yeah, nice table size.
They're the best ones.
3-4 pounders. They're nice.
Oh, first fish. There we go, first fish. Lady luck. Oh, look at that. Straight away, we've got a cod. Oh, fish on, back of the boat. Well, I've just had a bite. Tiger nut boilie, hard on the deck. Oh, we're starting to fight now. What is it? This is literally the first chuck. It's just gone out there and it's just fallen off, whatever it was. There was definitely something on there. That, ladies and gentlemen watching at home, is how not to do it. Right then, it's a bit weird having the reel on the wrong side of the rod, obviously. So, we're going upside. We're going to avoid everybody. Just off the edge of the boat, straight over my friend next door's line, which is always good. Just come around the back of that, underneath that. Happy days. Sorry, my friend. Welcome to car panking. So just letting it go down onto the deck, bouncing it down, then leaving a bit of slack out. And that was definitely a touch of some sort. But he's got a cod. Winner. Oh, it's a good one. Well, here we are, Kerry's cod. Bless it. And that one's going for the pot, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, yeah. I think this is a keeper, which is 36 centimetres. So this is quite a nice eating size, actually. Probably feed 2 or 3 of us tonight.
Absolutely, and it's one of the really nice things that you can come out and do, isn't it? Catching your own fish. You know very well that it's fresh. There's no processing in this at all, other than whatever you're going to do to it to cook it.
Yeah, it's sustainable as well. You know, it's great just to keep a fish of this size. Maybe put the bigger breeding fish back. And there's definitely plenty of these out here today, aren't there? We've had like 4 or 5 now this size, haven't we?
Well, this is the Royal We. Of course, there's a bite on the other side of the boat. He's had one. There's been a couple of 3 that way. I missed my first bite. I've not had one since. But yeah, I'll get one. Definitely get one. But there we go. Enjoy that this evening.
Yeah, happy days, yeah. Can't wait.
Yeah, we're in. We're in. Go on the cod. This is where you got to run round the boat going, come on, really loud, because that is the done thing, of course. Where are we going? It's a unit. Check that out. Smallest cod of the day. Winner. 1 cod. Well, there you go. He's only a little one. But what an absolutely beautiful creature he is. Just look at this. This is the famous cod. Really big eyes, bottom feeders, lovely markings on it. and this is what they look like before they get to the chippy. Now this one is only a small one, he's not big enough for us to take, so we're going to unhook him and pop him back in again. Right, well, we've moved a little bit further up the channel now. The bridge is just up there, probably about a mile away from us in the distance. And the water's pushing through a bit quicker at the moment, so the leads have got to have a bit more of a job hanging on. We're just going to get in the water, see what's around. And it's very interesting just having a look around the boat, because I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 other boats in the area, so they're here for a reason. Clearly there's going to be 1 or 2 around. It's going to have a little bit of form, so just drop him out, finger on the spool just to feel it going down there, just on that drum. It'll bang down in a minute, bang, down it goes, a little bit more slack out, and that's it, ready to go. It really is just as simple as that. And again, if you don't do this sort of thing very often, the skipper on the board and his mate will always tell you exactly what to do. Full instruction, full tackle provided. Literally just rock up, have a bit of a play. But it's got a little bit more serious now, because we've had 7 fish and we've decided we're going to have a whip round. There's a pound in the pot. Whoever catches the biggest by the end of the day is going to win. And that man there is in pole position at the moment. He's got 2 rods. I reckon he should chuck 2 quid in. He's hiding. He's not saying anything. There's a smile there. There is a smile there. I tell you who else has been notoriously quiet throughout the course of this. The burglar on the other side of the boat. He's sitting there very quietly. He's been catching a few, but he's got a balaclava now as well as a black hat. He's going to come in and nick the pot right at the end of the day. Well, we've anchored up at a new spot now, and you can see just behind me the Severn Bridge in the distance. And I want to talk about the Bristol Channel, and in particular this part of it, which is a really, really good area for cod in particular. Why do you think it's so good?
The cod season now started now, and there's plenty of food for the cod coming up the channel, the sprats and the small shrimps. So there's plenty of small cod in around, and like today we've had a few already to start off with, and we're hoping to catch a nice double figure.
And you're getting the big ones as well, so you've got the best of both worlds. You've got the action if you want it, and you know they're more or less eating size anyway if you want to take them. But there are some big ones here too, aren't there?
Yeah, we're hoping to catch a nice big one today, hopefully. Fingers crossed.
So why do you reckon it is such a good area then? You know, you talk about the food fish or the food coming back up again, the sprats and the shrimps. Do you reckon it's something to do with the waters of the Severn coming down and the way it meets? Because it's always coloured around here, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very dark waters around here, and the food is obviously plentiful for the cod. Like,
so cod season, November all the way through till April, but you've got some great fishing as well just around the corner out off the waters out of Cardiff too. Smooth hounds in particular is something I'd like to come back and try.
Yeah, smooth hounds we target in the spring right through the summer, and it's only a half-hour drive from Cardiff area for the fishing grounds, and there's plenty of them at the time of year as well. Fantastic.
Rays, conger, all sorts, isn't there?
Rays, congers, dogfish, all the different rays, species of rays. Yeah, there's a lot of summer fish around Cardiff area.
Yeah, fantastic. You know, it's amazing when you actually scratch the surface and have a look at what's around. There is an awful lot out there. And you know what? This isn't the Bahamas, it's not the Seychelles, of course not. But the fishing on offer is almost certainly as exciting, and also it's incredibly cost effective too. You know, it's not a bad day out, is it, this? What are we looking at for a day out?
40 quid.
40 quid. Day out, 40
quid.
quid. Cod to take home for some chips at the end of the day as well. Can't beat it. Game on.
Game on. Nice double figure.
That's one of the great things about a day out like this. The banter on the boat is really, really good fun. You know, you can come out for a day out with your mates. Alternatively, you're meeting people that you haven't seen before. It's really, really, really is good fun. And we've got quite an interesting mix on the boat at the moment as well. You know, I am without any shadow of a doubt a complete novice at this. There's a few guys on here that have been very, very regularly. We've got experts, of course, we've got the crew that know exactly what they're doing. So anybody that's not sure, they can get all the help that they need. I'd like to know why they're out in the Bristol Channel trying to catch cod.
I normally fish for carp, innit, but you know what I mean? Have a crack at this, like, and do a bit now and again, you know what I mean? Have a go, innit?
What do you like about it?
The buzz. The buzz, innit? It's fishing, you know what I mean? Just can't get enough of it. Gotta be done.
So I've come out today because the trout fishing season is now closed, so it's something completely different for me, this. I mean, look at the weather. It's a cracking winter's day. We've caught a load of cod. I mean, they're brilliant eating as well, which is another reason to come out and do something completely different. But yeah, it's been great, really enjoyable.
Right, here we go. Now you remember we were talking about £1 for the biggest fish. Me and Fordy do this fairly regularly. £1 for the biggest fish, and I think everybody had better get their hands in their pockets, because you know what? In he comes. Look at that. I am definitely not winning it. That has got to be the smallest fish of the trip. Too small to keep. Definitely going back in again, but it's been brilliant out here. What a great day it's been. The sun's been out, it's December. There's not a lot of brilliant fishing that you can do at this time of year, but I can say that this has been one of those things that's well worth looking at. Absolutely great fun.
Discover fishing in Wales.